Beard Wizard family? Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host. You know who I am. It's Trevor. You can find links to all of my social media in the video description below, including ways to support this channel, like thebeardstruggle.com. If you want to know how I maintain this magnificent wizard beard, check out thebeardstruggle.com. I use those products. I like them. Great value, for the money. Good products, good company, and legitimately I think I've been using it now for going on 4 years straight after searching and trying to find good stuff to take care of my skin, especially in my beard, because I have dry skin. And if you have dry skin, you know how itchy a beard can get. And I love my beard, but I also want to you got to take care of the skin underneath of it. So check it out. Otherwise, the best way to support us is click that red subscribe button and join the Beard Wizard family. Share the videos out there. Tell people about the show, etc., etc. And speaking of telling people about the show, I'm going to continue to promote. I think I'm going to try to shout out other channels that I see, channels that I like that do a similar thing that I do, because this is not just about me getting views. It's about sharing our love for music and indie creators and things like that. So I called her out a little while back, but I'm going to say again, check out Spooky Squirrel's channel, SP00KY Squirrel. She's really just kind of started doing reactions. She's also a Tarkov streamer. It's kind of how I found her first. Started watching her Tarkov videos and then noticed she was doing reactions. And she's doing reactions of like Tom McDonald, Nova, Adam Calhoun, those kinds of artists. So featuring those independent artists and creators. So definitely go check out her channel. Today we're going to take a look at Fate Gear's new one. It's Friday, new song day. And their latest is Adventure in the East. So we're going to take a look at this and pause as necessary, talk about the music, and so on. So here we go. If you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Cheers. Hey, welcome, Romero. So we're back. I got a gnat in here too. Sorry about that. I'm trying not to be distracted by it, but it keeps flying in front of my face. So we haven't seen one from Fate Gear in a little while, and Fate Gear is one of those unique, like ultra unique metal bands, because not only are they a mix of like rock, not even really hard rock, but scream metal, and they feature a guitar, which is just really unusual in this genre. Also an all-female steampunk band. Like, this band is really trying to set themselves apart from the rest of their contemporaries by being completely unique, and they do a pretty good job of it. Sound, style, music videos, everything is very unique with this band, and it's one of the reasons I really like them, because you're never really sure what you're going to get when you start listening to them. But you're definitely going to get something unique and interesting, which is fantastic. That gnat just landed on my beer. This is going to be an episode about fighting the gnat. Oh, he got away. I don't want to slap him, obviously. Anyway, here we go. Welcome, Romero. Oh, very cool. We'll pause there and back up a little bit. I love her voice too, even though she bounces back from scream to melodic singing, and she's got a great voice, a great tone and quality to her voice. It's not too high. It's kind of in the middle there. It's not really low either, and it carries very well over the instruments. Ramirez says that Juno will be their drummer on the upcoming EU EK tour. That's really cool. Almost got that, Nat. He's going to be my nemesis all night, I have a feeling. Stupid Nat followed me in from outside, I think. Haruka will be back on drums during the Asia part. Interesting. It's cool, and I like that these bands, I know sometimes that they share members sometimes, and especially Fate Gear, and what I think some of the members from Fate Gear and Unlucky Morpheus kind of crossover, and there's a little bit of crossover through several of those bands, and it gives you a sense of community among them, which is kind of cool. It's neat to see that they work so well together, even though they are separate bands, and they're in a sense competitors. Not really. I'm the same way with other authors, but I don't feel like we're competitors, but you get what I mean. So the first time I listened to this, the guitar solo and the guitar in the backgrounds was reminding me of something, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And just in listening to it again, I'm getting like old school Final Fantasy vibes. Like if you ever played the Final Fantasy from the Nintendo or the Super Nintendo, like old school. I know they weren't originally on those platforms, but that's where got him. That's where I experienced them first, was on the Nintendo systems, and I think back in it, and the guitar absolutely kind of gives me that vibe, and that's kind of cool. And I don't know if that's what they were going for, but it makes sense if you ever played some of the, like even from the second one on, they had airships, and Final Fantasy was always a little bit steampunk in its world construction, with the way they had airships and the way they had some machinery and things, but it was still a fantasy game. So I'm wondering if that was intentional or not. Maybe they get a little inspiration from those old Japanese RPG games. Her voice, that's the thing. Before the guitar solo, her voice is, I'm not sure that we've really heard her use it as well as she is here in any of the past songs that we've reviewed. She has got a fantastic voice with a lot of power behind it, and I like to hear it in this one. It's good to experience it. I like it. Very nice. Great one from Fake Gear. I love this band because of how unique their style, their image, their sound is. Even their art on their covers is really cool. Another great one from Fake Gear. Definitely go check them out. Ed, like you said, yet more Japanese excellence with the metal. The women from Japan are killing it with the metal these days. So go check them out if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe there. Subscribe here. Let me know what you think about the show and come back for more. I'm going to try to give you, it's a holiday weekend for me, so I'm going to try to give you content almost every day this weekend, whether it be here or on Twitch. If you don't follow me on Twitch, please go to the link in the video description below and throw me a follow there. I would appreciate it. And Ramirez says, Nano also fronts a death metal band called Gungear. I'm going to write that down too, because I'm almost out of bands. I've got a list, and I've been marking them off. I actually need to rewrite this list. It's gotten very messy. But yeah, I need more on my list of new bands to check out. So thank you, Romero, for the suggestion. Thank you, Ed and Romero, for being here, and anybody else. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.